Hey, 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 happy Friday, coming at you with another message for the collective with Wildlight Tarot, sending you so much love and good vibrations. Allow this energy to flow to you and through you now and always. As usual, if these messages resonate, they're for you. If they don't resonate, they may not be for you, but take what applies to your situation. If the messages do resonate, definitely let me know down in the comments. You can also go donate, hit me on my Cash App at Wildlight Tarot, or jump on my website, wildlighttarot.com. I've got all kinds of things available for purchase on the website. So I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to wait for some people to jump on. I am live right now on Facebook. But excuse me, I wanted to talk about my Go Love Yourself kit. So I just launched a new aura scrub, or a Go Love Yourself scrub. This stuff is amazing. This is a hibiscus and rose scrub. So if you guys need some love to your body, exfoliating, all that good stuff, you might be interested in that. That'll be going on the website really, really soon. In the Go Love Yourself kit, you actually get a heart chakra balancing bath bomb. These are all 100% organic. And they are made to help balance and clear your energetic field. This one's made with eucalyptus, so you can also get that. And then I do add a rose quartz point. So every single one that I put on the website, they're going to be different. So all of them are intuitively selected. So you get one of those. And then you get a small bottle of my Go Love Yourself spray, which I use every single day. Everybody loves it. It smells like just love. I don't know. It's got rose quartz. I also put rose quartz on the top of my aura cleansing scrub. So just a little FYI about what I have on the website on my Go Love Yourself kit. So definitely make sure you take a look at that. If you guys are joining, say what's up. Welcome to Wildlight Tarot. So we're going to be tapping into the collective today. What's up this weekend? What we're going to be looking into is blockages. I really want to tap into what's going to be blocking you this weekend. I also want to tap into etheric blockages, like what's going on spiritually. And then I want to tap into maybe like some love messages. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, you used the scrub last night? Did you like it? Oh, it's my favorite, Anna. So Instagram, if you're watching, I'm live on Facebook, so I've got people commenting over here. But yeah, it's like my favorite product that I've ever made. So thank you so much for your love and support. So yeah, we're going to tap in. So the first thing that I got as I was in the energy was like, I felt like I had to clean everything, okay? Like I couldn't sit down in this chair until everything was off of the floor. And I'm kind of a crazy person. Like when I get ready, I have like clothes everywhere. Okay. So I had to like remove everything that was in my way, everything that was on the floor. It was like this desire and need again to like cleanse. Okay. So we're moving into the new moon. The new moon is on June 10th. Which I think is like Thursday or something. I don't know what day it is. You know me. So if you guys are joining, say what's up. So yeah, we're moving into the new moon. The new moon is going to be in Gemini. So those of you with Gemini placements, you're going to be the most heavily impacted. But I do know Earth sign placements also heavily impacted: Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So if you have any of those in your chart, just expect maybe a little bit more emotions coming up this week. So things to focus on, okay? But thank you guys so much for joining. Hey, hey, hey. Make sure you guys like and share this message for a chance to win one of my Go Love Yourself hibiscus scrubs. This right here is upside down, but this is like the most beautiful stuff, you guys. It's just, yeah, fresh hibiscus flowers, which are so good for the skin and all of that. And it's made with organic sugar. So it's so soft, you guys. So anyways, moving forward off of that, make sure you like and share. Thank you for your shares. Thank you guys for adding me to your story. I know that happens a lot too. So thank you guys so much for all the love. So moving forward, yeah, this weekend is going to be a time for cleansing and clearing. And I mean that in all forms, okay? Some of you guys have been extremely triggered by this retrograde, okay? Extremely triggered in a way that it's making you like go within, right? Which is good. You know, you're triggered, you're going within. That's what we're supposed to do. Hey, what's up, Tony? Hey, Brandy. I don't ever say people's names, but hey, Dana. Hey, Anna. Oh, she loved the scrub. Yay. So yeah, I mean, this is that time of really moving things out of the way. And it's very interesting, you guys, because I've been doing some really weird shit lately. Just some really weird shit. Like, the other day I got like a bucket of treasures is what I'm going to call. Okay. A bucket of treasures is kind of how that was given to me, like a free bucket of crystals and earrings and just so many different things. And I got these 2 crystals. I only have one of them on my table right now, but one of them is a piece of clear quartz. Okay. And this piece of clear quartz and this other piece of like see-through, I don't know, it looked like sea glass, rose quartz. I got this in this little gift or this little box of treasures, and I had to get in the shower. I wasn't allowed to put the crystals down, okay? I had to literally not put the crystals down, wash my hair with one hand. It was so odd, but this was like the energy of spirit trying to tell me, like, this is how you're going to clear, okay? So what I feel like at this point right now is like those of you that are hypersensitives, those of you that are identify as empaths, those of you that are extremely tapped into like your gifts and, you know, psychic abilities, those kinds of things, right now it's being heightened, it's being elevated. So we have to do more work to clear and cleanse our energetic field. So we're going to need more tools. We're going to need things. I know for me, I've been basically taking baths in Florida water, because like I've got to get it all over me. I've been cleaning everything with it. Like it's just Florida water is the thing right now for me. So just a little side note to what to expect. The energies are sensitive. If you're a sensitive individual, you're going to feel the energy shifting. Okay. You're going to feel yourself. If you don't already feel this, I would be shocked. I know for me, I'm more sensitive right now than I have probably ever been. I can't even get in a car with somebody. I can't receive a text message. If somebody texts me, I can feel everything you're feeling. It's one of the reasons, those of you that like reach out to me for questions and stuff like that. Sometimes I open them, I see them. I love you guys, but energetically, I just have to kind of separate myself so that I can get myself feeling my own feelings. Okay. So this is kind of like the theme right now is like, what are we really feeling? Florida water, Epsom salt. Yes, dude. Like, you don't even know. You know, my bath bombs, like, they come with salt, all kinds of herbs. I've been even putting mugwort in my bathtub. I don't know why they want me to use the mugwort in the bathtub, but I guess for my dreams, you know, whatever. But like, anyways, it's just been very weird spiritual shit that I've been doing, all intuitive. And it's like, it's just a lot to take in. And so I feel like those of us in the spiritual community, you feeling it. We're feeling it. Like we know that there's a shift happening. We know that things are starting to get a little bit crazy. And the message this weekend is to keep yourself in that hermit mode. That's what I'm seeing is hermit mode. I'm also getting an itch here on my receiving hand. This to me, yeah, I know. And drinking it is like what I thought I would be doing. But spirit wants me to put it in my bathtub, which it's like, it's a weird herb to put in your bathtub. It like comes in clumps. So I like have to see easier in your dreams. Yes, I just have never put it in the bathtub. I was like, why am I putting this in the bathtub, spirit? Oh, you guys like them. I did my own nails this time just because I wanted to try and like, they're just, I'm glad they look good from far away, but y'all don't come close up to them. I don't know. But anyways, let me stay focused, y'all. Yeah, everybody in this bitch is ADD. Don't play. I'm turning into y'all in here. Can't stay focused. Okay, so let's focus on focus. I'm also wearing like a lot of blue. Put it in a strainer bag. Yeah, that'd be smart, Tony. I'll do that. I'll do that. That'd be like really smart. Okay. So focusing back to the collective energy. You did yours same way. Yeah, it's just stupid. Like I fucking hate it. Anyways, so center of the reading is the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Blue glitter toes. Okay. So blue is the color. All right. I'm going to get back to this. Blue is the color. That is the color of this weekend. That is the color of retrograde. Okay. Because right now there is this like very intense shift in speaking our truth. Okay. So there are 2 ways that the collective, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting like this weird split. So we have part of the collective that is taking nothing personally right now. which, by the way, is what we should be doing. We have the other part of the collective that is taking everything personally. Everything everybody says to you, it feels like an attack. I'm going to tell you it's not an attack. It's just you being triggered. Everyone is a mirror to you right now. Gemini is a mutable energy. They are a mirror. That is the reason that all of you guys watch me, because you love me, but you love what you see in me that you also have. I am a mirror. That is my rising energy, is Gemini. So I'm meant to come here, deliver messages, but also reflect back to you what you don't like about you or what you do like about you, okay? So sometimes when I hurt your feelings in these videos, it's because you know the truth, right? Triggered. Yes, triggered. So we have this split. It's like, okay, half of us are doing well. We're not taking things personally. The other half is everything is a personal attack right now. And just understand the reason that is happening is because you have some things you didn't deal with before the retrograde, okay? Doesn't mean that you should shame yourself. It just means, hey, these were lessons that you didn't listen to when the retrograde arrived, okay? Or right before the retrograde arrived. There were common themes. I want you guys, here we go, Spirit's coming in. I want you guys as homework, if you are very serious about helping yourself during retrograde, your homework is to sit down and take a look at the last year of themes in your life, okay? Themes such as struggle, such as money problems, such as spending habit problems, such as drinking problems, such as not releasing exes, such as doing things that are not of your higher self, but of your ego. Now, a lot of us are going to do things out of ego because that's the TV channel that we've been watching for all of our lives. Once we start to make the shift and we realize that the ego is not us, but just the part of our mind that stores our emotional experience, once we figure that out, that's when we can start separating all of these egoic thoughts, triggers, whatever. But if you're not listening and you're not grounded and you're not paying attention and you're suppressing and you're doing all of those things, retrogrades will suck. And that's just kind of the truth of it. It's just they will suck. And don't get me wrong, guys. I had a bunch of shit happen to me just a week before the retrograde. So I got like the pre-shadow energy, and there were things that I had to deal with, okay? Things I'm still dealing with. So we're not perfect. The retrograde is meant to slow you down and help you see more clearly. So what I find to be interesting is my candle selection today, which, by the way, was picked out originally by my daughter, who is 5. She likes purple and blue. But I walked past where she had these left out, and I had to light these. And do you notice how they're like marrying? They are married here, okay? This is a marriage. This is a marriage of truth, and this is a marriage of clarity, okay? So the message for this weekend is the marriage of clarity and truth. And notice that it's on top of white because I didn't clean up my fucking wax, because I never do, because I'm using them all the time. But I put it on top of white, right? Before I cleared it, I put it on top of white. White represents purity. White represents that spiritual connection. I got a little bit of orange over here as well. This is the sacral chakra. For me, this is about your relationship with self, okay? How do you feel about you this weekend? Do you like yourself? Do you understand yourself? Do you understand your feelings? Do you understand your emotions? Do you understand the source of your anger? Do you understand why you're overthinking? Do you understand why you can't go to sleep at night? The reason that you can't go to sleep at night right now is because there's something you're not dealing with. And I'm just going to be honest, that's what it is, okay? You're oversessing. I almost said oversessing. So that's like overthinking and obsessing coming together. We have a new word, oversessing, okay? We overassessing, they say, overassessing situations. It's as if, let's say this, here's an example, it's coming up in my mind. Let's say we start having a conversation with somebody, you got a person that you're hanging out with, whatever, you guys misunderstand each other. You say some shit you shouldn't have said. They say some shit they shouldn't have said. Now there's a big fight, and then you do the fight or flight, right? You're either going to fly or you're going to attack. Most of you are going most of you are going to attack, might be. Some of us are going to do the fly. Some of us are going to do the attack. Either way, it doesn't matter. You, in that situation, you leave each other's presence, and then you go home, and all you can do is nonstop stop thinking, like you can't stop thinking about what you said or what you did, okay? That would be over assessing. It's just about forgiveness and separating yourself. Instagram, I'll see you later. It's just about forgiving yourself, assessing yourself, but in a way that is non-judgmental. I do feel like there's a lot of judgment that you're giving to yourself right now because you feel like you should do better. But how do you know you should do better until there's a lesson that you had to learn, right? Like, so you didn't know you shouldn't touch the hot stove till you touched the hot stove. If you already knew the stove was going to burn you and you still touched the hot stove, there's a problem there, okay? And what the problem most likely is your ego. Your ego saying, let's go in here and pour some gasoline on the fire, okay? That's not a problem. It's just that, oh, goodness, y'all. See why I'm wearing blue? Everything's, it's hard. It's hard right now. Communication is a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess everywhere. I'm seeing, I'm hearing this song again. I feel like I channeled this the other day, but like, sorry, I'm not home right now. I'm walking in the spider web. So leave a message and I'll call you back. Y'all need to deal with your own spider webs, okay? Spiders have been a really common theme for me in the last, 3 weeks. It's like every time I'm doing something mindless, there's a spider. And spiders represent being in the right place at the right time, okay? And that seems to happen to me a lot. But the only way that I can be in that present moment to be able to experience what Spirit's trying to show me is if I'm being mindful, mindless, if you will. So when we're creating, we don't need the mind, okay? We don't need the mind to be like learning books and things like that. When we're creating and we're channeling like our own creative sacral chakra, feminine energy, when we're doing that, we're not really using our brain. We're using our intuition. We're using our feelings. And so for me, this is where a lot of you are just freaking out over all these things that are happening that you don't even have control of. And now it's a spider web and it's spun all the way around you and you can't break free. Okay. So I feel like this is that moment. We're going to just, everybody that resonates with this, give me some love. We're all doing this together. Okay. We're all in this shit together. You're not alone. Even me. I have so many episodes. I have so many moments where I'm like sitting here looking in the mirror, like, who am I really? You know, who the fuck am I? Okay. And like, why am I here? And like, what are we doing? And I don't want to be miserable. And you know, we all have these moments. That's my ego. My ego's like, little bitch, go and sabotage everything good for you. And also go get into trouble and do things you shouldn't do. Okay. So look, I get it. So all of you resonating, like, this is what you need to do. You need to come back. Okay. I feel like I'm on a cloud right now. It's very strange. I feel like I'm floating, like as if I'm not even in this room anymore. I just want all of you guys, you're floating in a false reality up here. Okay. I'm just going to be straight with you. Like those of you that really resonate, there's a lot of false stories that you're telling yourself. So you need to come back here and just bring yourself right back down and just, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing woods. I'm seeing like that, like pine needles, you know, pine needles like grow, like when they land off the trees, they like grow in like a, you know, you can step on it. It's like thick. Okay. Imagine yourself in this really heavily wooded area. And I want you to just come back like to Mother Earth, come back to the trees and the sounds. I want you right now to just listen to what you're hearing around you. Maybe you're hearing voices. Maybe you're hearing children laughing. Maybe you're hearing, you know, birds chirping, like whatever you're hearing, focus. Okay. We're here. We're not there. All right. And some of you guys are forgetting, like, what does it mean to be here? What does it mean to be mindful? What does it mean to be present? What are you in control of right now? What are you not in control of that you can't fix right now? You have to come back. You can't keep doing this to yourself. You're going to have a miserable 3 weeks, okay? And I want to help you not have a miserable 3 weeks. So you're going to need some breathing. You're going to need some present moments. You're going to need some outdoor time. You're going to need some separation from people. You're going to need to remember that you have wrapped yourself in your own spider web. And the thing is, inside your little spider web, you have a sword, I'm like literally thinking of The Hobbit right now. I don't know why, but like, here we are. You have a sword. You can cut your spider web open. That spider doesn't even care about you. You know, that spider doesn't control you. That spider is not even there. It was just a figment of your imagination. It was as if there was a bully there, but it wasn't a real bully. It was just you. Okay, so just come back. Just come back. Just come back. It's okay. You know how these readings go. If you watch these, I don't know what we're doing, but I'm gonna tell you. I've got this song. I channeled this yesterday. Hold on. I'm a little unsteady. It's playing again. So somebody who resonated with my message yesterday I think it was for singles. And maybe it's not, but like, hold on. You're a little unsteady. That's okay. You're not perfect. Right now, you're learning yourself. You're getting to know yourself. These are new experiences. You got to be patient with you. Okay. What did I talk about? What did I say? If you guys are here since the beginning, I said before I even pulled out cards, this weekend's going to be hermit mode. Okay. Your challenge is to be alone. Your challenge is to spend time with you, learning about you, figuring out what you need. Okay. Has it? Of course it has, Alicia. My cousin. Listen, what's so funny about that is your sister, I had done a collective video, and she told me that the song that I did for that collective video, she'd had playing in her head for 3 days before I went on to do the video. So definitely know these songs are like very specific for people, but listen, hold on to me. I'm a little unsteady. Okay. I know you're unsteady right now. I know it doesn't feel right now. I got wax dripping all over my table, and it's the purple wax. And it's like, this is the fragments of your mind dripping off of you. Like, you've got to, that's what I'm seeing. Like, put a purple light over you, put a white light over you. Imagine a beam of light dripping from your crown. Like in my cleansing, we say, imagine a waterfall of light dripping down your crown, feeling yourself come back and connected to source energy. That's what you've got to do. You got to focus on that, and you have to find your alone time somewhere. Okay. I know for me, alone time is not normal. Okay. I don't get a lot of alone time. We got 4 kids, we got 2 dogs, we got 4 cats, we got a roommate. Like, there's never alone time, but I have to make myself go be alone. You know, I have to separate myself. I have to take a few hours to take a bath. Like, I know that sounds silly, but like, I have a ritual that I do when I'm doing my baths. Like, I need to separate. So some of you guys, your challenge right now is you're just feeling so alone. It's like you're feeling alone, but what you need is the alone time. You need to think your thoughts, you know, you need to process them. You need to journal them. You need to dance. Somebody needs to dance out your emotions. Like, just dance, just let go. Okay. Right now, your foundation is based on judgment. Okay. So there is, you know, a judgment being made over your life right now. And the struggle that you're having is going to be based on what you've put out and what you've done. Okay. So whether good or bad, this is the judgment. Your foundation is on karmic situations, lessons that you had to learn. That's what it's based on. And your recent past energy has been, you've been motivated. You've been inspired. You've been in a place that you're ready to take on these new experiences. You're ready for this new, brand new, fiery excitement. Like, this is where you were at in your recent past, but now things are off balance, right? The 2 of Pentacles, she's juggling all of these finances, right? And this is the center of the weekend read. It's like, where are you putting your money? You putting your money where your mouth is? I've never even said that before. Like, do you put your money where your mouth is? What does that even mean? Like, put your money where your mouth is. I feel like some of you guys be putting a lot of money to your mouth. You feel me? And I get it. Like, lazy, don't want to cook, don't want to go to the grocery store, don't want to do all that. I get it. That's like hypersensitive energies right now. We talked about that. So I get it. But some of y'all, your struggle right now is doing things for you. You're spending a lot of money on other people. But you know, I feel the top of your reading here is the Nine of Pentacles. You're in pre-Empress energy. This is your energy. This is what you want. You're planting seeds. You're out here gardening. There's a bird on your head, you know, legit a bird on your head. Like, you know, this is that time of like you planting the seeds and like you're harvesting too. So it's like, just check yourself this weekend. I feel like I'm getting a serious third eye blockage. So like some of you guys are feeling confused about this. Like, okay, so everything I touch grows, but why don't I have enough? I feel like that's your own speaking negative over your bank account energy. Like you look at the bank account and you're like, oh, I'm going to be broke forever. And then like the next day somebody gives you 20 bucks or you find it and you're like, oh, great, I'm saved. But then like you don't show gratitude. I feel like there's that little bit of like, it's like selfishness. It's just the only way I can explain it. Like selfishness in where you want to put your money, which I can resonate with. I understand that, like little bit of selfishness, but this is where, because you're putting so much out on everyone else, financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, you're not now inspired at all. Like your fresh, new, exciting beginning is not fresh, new, and exciting in the future energy. The immediate future for this weekend is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands represents new passion, new excitement, motivation, belief in yourself. This weekend, for whatever reason, the immediate future says you're not going to have that confidence. I feel someone's going to take that away. I feel somebody's going to come through and make you feel like a piece of shit. So remember that if a person gives you a gift and you don't like it, you don't have to receive it. If you say, I don't want that gift, whose gift is it? It's now the giver's gift, yeah? So if somebody tries to give you a gift of projection, you can block that. You don't have to take that personally. If you are the one projecting this weekend, check yourself. I'm always saying that. Like, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, I mean, for real, it's like that. Let me put some self-love on me after that Ace of Wands energy. Like, listen, go get some Go Love Yourself spray. It's like $6, okay? It's like my cheapest product, I think, is $6. And my bath bombs are $8. So, you know, jump on there, okay? But I got the sun here in the upright as your energy. Like, you are healing right now, but you guys are, again, being so cruel to yourself. Even though you're healing, you're not feeling that energy of determination. You know, it says, I'm determined to achieve my goals, is an affirmation that just popped up. This is where you're needing to force yourself to be determined this weekend to get shit done. Like, don't sit around and dissipate. Don't sit around and think about all the things you have to do. Make a list and then start doing it, okay? Call upon your ancestors this weekend. I have an ancestor. I meet with her like every day. Her name's Mama Neely. She comes to say hi to me, even in my videos. She speaks through me. It's a really cool connection. And she was a firecracker, a hard ass worker. I heard a story about her that every summer she would take off 2 weeks and she would can like 600 canned items for her family. This is the energy of like getting off your ass and doing what's best for your family, even when you don't want to. This is being the busy bee. Like, it's time to be the busy bee and to start getting moving on what you know you need to do, okay? Sometimes we don't want to do all of that nurturing shit for our family, and then we take for granted, like, it's like, well, nobody appreciates me. I do all this stuff. Nobody appreciates me. But it's you that doesn't appreciate your hard work. I don't know why we say that, but it also represents like inner child wounds. When you feel like you're not appreciated, when you feel like everybody around you doesn't appreciate you, then there's something within you in your shadow that you're not dealing with. Somebody who didn't appreciate you in your childhood. You didn't get enough affection, appreciation, or affection from your loved ones when you did hard work. So now you manifest those experiences with your own family. It's like weird. I'm like, I feel like I need to rock back and forth. Some of y'all are like, oh God, Hillary, you're talking about me. Oh no. Yeah, yeah, it's fine, okay? We all have our own little wounds that we got to deal with, and we deal with them by accepting and acknowledging them and saying, oh, this is the reason why I do this shit, okay? So just a little leveling with you, all right? Outside influences affecting your situation, work, okay? So right now, there's been a lot of things going on in the front of finances, work, working with others. The number 3 represents working with others. So it's like people are acknowledging your hard work. People know who you are. People understand you. People see you as independent. People see you as driven. It's you that doesn't see yourself as driven. And you're doing the hard work, but you're not giving yourself that appreciation because, to be honest, some of you guys were raised with, narcissistic females, okay? Whether that be a mother, a grandparent, a sister, whatever. This is the energy of lacking confidence, enthusiasm. This is the energy of being controlling because you want things to go your way. This is the energy of you not accepting yourself for who you are. This is the energy of you complaining. This is the energy of you complaining. Some of y'all be complaining, okay? And the future energy says 7 of Cups. You know what you want. You just have a lot of choices, okay? Some of you guys got a lot of cups coming up that you're going to be able to reach into. Some of you guys been acting like shit ain't going to happen for you, but bottom of the deck says the hanged one, the hanged man in reverse. You're the one leaving yourself hanging. You're sitting here waiting for shit. I give you guys an example. Like, I'll be straight with you. I had zero attachment to making keychains, okay? Wasn't something I really wanted to do. Wasn't something that I said, oh, this is it. I'm passionate about making keychains. No. But I thought, what a great idea. And I'll just put them out. And within 5 minutes, they were all gone. Okay. And I had zero attachment to that. And I knew that it was something that was going to source me income. I knew it was going to help me. I'm a Capricorn. I like money. Okay. I love money. I'm a good person. I do good things with money. Okay. So look, there's going to be a lot of little cups you can put your hands in this future energy. And you need to make sure that you're in alignment with what you want to do, not what other people want you to do, but what you want to do. Cause look at these cups. Look at this. This one, this is a snake. Okay. This cup is a heart, right? With wings. This cup is a rose. This cup is a fist, bumping high here. Then we have this cup is a pile of money. This cup is a Christmas wreath, I think. And this cup is a tornado. So there's going to be a lot of choices, and you're going to need to make sure your mind is right for the opportunities that are coming, because it's going to be easy to want to put your hands in the snake pot and just say, I'll go back to all those layers I already cleared. Let me go repeat some cycles. Let me go in this tornado. I love it. In a storm. That's exciting. No. You're going to need to be at a sound state of mind, and you're going to need to be in love with yourself. Are you in love with yourself? Would you want to hang out with you right now? Would you want to, take advice from you right now? Love you. I don't know. Here we are. I'm all up in the truth today, I suppose. But would you want to hang out with you? If you don't want to hang out with you, nobody want to hang out with you. If you don't trust yourself, you're not going to be able to be successful. Especially those of you that are worried about money. If you don't trust yourself with money, you're not going to make more money. Okay? It's something I dealt with for quite a while. I remember pushing that barrier. Right the fuck out of my way, and it took me a while, okay, to feel I was worthy of money and success. And I'm still pushing barriers, but it's a climb, and I'm a goat, so I'm gonna climb the mountain, okay? So do you believe that you can trust yourself with money? If you just got $1 million today, would you trust yourself to take care of that in a responsible way? Bitches like us, I'm gonna put that shit in some stocks. I'm gonna make that $1 million go to 6 million, and I'm gonna open up 7 different chains of businesses. What kind of person are you? All right. You got to check yourself. Okay. So these are just the themes of this weekend. Number 1 theme is you spending too much money or struggling to balance all of your responsibilities. Stop trying to do so much in one day. There's only a certain amount of hours where you're going to be able to function. Some of you guys are really tired this week, so you're going to need rest, number one. Number two, deal with your spider webs. Number three, spend some time alone. Number four, stop judging yourself so gosh darn harsh, okay? Number five, get yourself ready for all the opportunities that are about to show up for you and figure out if you're going to see the ones that are good or see, go in the snake pen. You know what I mean? Okay, so the theme or the blockages this weekend are going to be you struggling to see yourself in your desired outcome. We got the card visualization. You need to start visualizing the life that you desire, the things that you want. You need to believe that those are real. These aren't just pipe dreams that I'm speaking. Like, my dreams I know are going to come true because they come true all the time. I receive manifestations out of fucking nowhere. And I'm like, what is this? Let me share one little story with you. And then we'll move on to our other blockages. But it was the beginning of COVID. I happened to go travel to California to be with my best friend. And when I went out to California, I went to a crystal warehouse, which was so dangerous for me, okay, because crystals. So I show up at this crystal warehouse where they sell bulk crystals, and I come back home with all these crystals, okay? But while I was there at that show or at that warehouse, there was a fluorite tower, okay, that was like, I don't know. It was like, it was probably this tall, okay? But it was a tower. It was a point like a pyramid. And I had it and I took it up to the checkout and I cried because I put it down. And I said, I should have bought that. I should have bought that. Why didn't I buy that? And I desired it so bad. I was so sad. I thought about it the whole way back. I thought about it when I got home. I told my husband I should have got it. He's like, yeah, you should have got it. But I didn't get it. And then literally just 2 days ago, I opened up a bucket of random treasures. They're crystals. It's a bunch of random shit, broken shit, things I can use for my wind chimes. And I pull out the tiniest little fluorite tower. It's yay big. And all I could do was just crack up laughing because I love tiny things, but also it was what I manifested. It just didn't look exactly like the other tower, but I got the exact same thing that I had wanted back in a year ago, but in tiny form. Okay? And all I could do was just be like, oh my God, I got my manifestation. It doesn't look exactly the way I wanted it, but it's here. And so some of you guys are manifesting things and it doesn't look exactly like you want it. It doesn't look like your ego wants it to look like, but can you show gratitude for it? Even if it doesn't look the same, even if you manifested a big house and you ended up in a small one, even if you manifested a family and you ended up being a single mom, guess what? You still got a family. Just the two of you, just the three of you, however many kids you got. I know all my clients in here be having all them children. But you got to stop feeling that anger because you didn't get what your ego wanted. Your higher self gave you something. Your guides gave you something. And even if it's a tiny crystal instead of a big one, you still got what you asked for. Even if you asked for a man who was tall, dark, and handsome, and you ended up with something totally different, but this person loves you more than anyone on this planet, and it's unconditional, and the sex is good, and all those things, you're like, but he's not pretty enough. What are you doing? And sorry, guys, there's somebody out here blaring hip hop, just right down the road. I got the window open, so if you hear it. All right, this weekend, karmic lessons coming up, transformation coming up, codependence coming up, along with confusion, choices coming up this weekend. So look, your challenges, these are your blockages. Your blockages are seeing the lesson in the situation that you're in, okay? Seeing the lesson. So, prime example, I'm just going to talk about work because this is just what energy I'm feeling right now. So, we're going to talk about work. So, I worked for a corporate position as a manager. I'm not going to call it corporate, I guess, but it was a good management position. I had a team of 12 reps. I did sales and I loved every single person on my team, but my team was not very good. Okay. And I ended up going through just emotional turmoil. I mean, honestly, it was one of the most difficult jobs I'd ever had. I had so much stress. I had so much anxiety. I cried like every day coming home. I'd be up till 2 o'clock in the morning listening to sales reps, taking phone calls. It was exhausting, but I knew I was going to be at that place forever. That was my home. I was like, yes, this is the job of my dreams. I'm going to have it. This is it. Well, some backstabbing happened and I ended up getting fired. Okay. And I really struggled to understand why the fuck I got fired from there. What did I do? I was such a kind person. I was such a loving person. Why would that happen to me? Well, guess what? I'd have never left that place if I'd have never got fired. And it was the weirdest experience of my life. I'm a Capricorn, so when I lose a job, it's crippling. It was the first time I'd lost a job and I felt free, okay? That was my lesson. It was a karmic situation for me to learn that I don't like being controlled, that I don't like being put down, that I don't like feeling insecure. And all of those things happened to me while I worked there, okay? And it helped get me to where I am right now, which is free, okay? Free from anybody else's expectations but my own, free to make my own choices, free to make my own schedule, free to do whatever it is that I want to do, okay? I can close my schedule off for a whole week and I can take a vacation and I don't have to fucking ask anybody. You know, I can have a doctor's appointment and move my clients 3 hours. I can spend time with my kids when I just feel like I want to. Okay, I can do things spontaneously because I realized that lesson, which was years ago, by the way. So I still learned more lessons after that. But I always struggled to look back and see, like, why did that happen to me? Because I put so much effort into that place. Why did I deserve that? That wasn't the thing. I didn't deserve it. It was a karmic lesson. I had to learn the fucking lesson. Okay, so some of you guys, you're going to struggle to see why you're in the situation that you're in, and you just need to see that there's a lesson. And when you learn that lesson and you remove that blockage, you'll feel better. Okay, you got status upgrade. It's funny that I just happened to talk about that and I didn't even realize I was looking at this card. Money, career, and achieving the accolades are the blockages. So when I was talking about this 7 of Cups energy, this is what I was talking about. Figure out what it is that you desire that's truly of your heart. Because when your intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open for you. And I promise you they do. And I am living proof of that. Living proof. I showed up to a crystal shop and somebody said, "Do you want a bucket of trash?" And inside that bucket of trash was so many treasures, which you guys may get to see and purchase, but it was a gift. Somebody gave me a gift, okay? Doors of abundance naturally open when your intention is to serve humanity. So whatever it is that you want to do, as long as it's following your heart and it is with the intention to serve humanity, to help bring your light into the world, then it will go well for you. But your problem is, ow, I just heard my neck crack. You're so stiff. You're so damn stiff, okay? Like, you need to be flexible with what the universe wants for you. Like, who's in control? You or the universe? You or source? You or God? Who's in control? Okay, whatever you call it. Because it ain't you. Okay, I promise you that. It ain't you. And when you recognize that it's not you in control, no matter how much you try to control it, you will find that life becomes quite a bit more simple. Okay, so you got choices, confusion, meditation for answers. Okay, so this weekend, y'all killing me. Do some yoga. Yeah, I'll never shut up about yoga. If you are a client of mine, you have received a yoga video from me. Go get on there and do it. Okay, but listen. Meditate. You're very confused right now. You don't know what you want. You're extremely difficult right now. You know what I mean by difficult. Like, are you tired of yourself right now? Because you acting difficult. Like when my kids make things difficult. Like, how come we couldn't just pour the drink in the cup? Instead, you had to go get the chair. You had to then, get out like 6 different cups. Like, why did we need to make it so difficult? That's the energy I'm picking up right now. You making shit difficult. What are you doing? Okay, relax. You're in the midst of a transformation and you are looking to receive a level up, but you're the one that takes the step to level up. It's like, okay, you're faced with a trigger. You don't respond. You think about it before you react. That's a level up, okay? So look, this is where you're reinventing yourself, and the same bitch that you were fucking 7 years ago is not the same person you are today. You're a different person, so you're transforming. So you're the phoenix rising. You're the one that's there to make the decisions for your life that benefit you the most. So you have to decide what you want because you're in control of your reality. You may not be in control of how things happen, but you are in control of your reality. So if you want things to shift and change, you start with gratitude. You meditate, you separate yourself from your ego, you work on your shadow, you do all those things that I talk about all the fucking time. And if you don't know where to begin, y'all know where to find me, okay? I can help walk you through the process, but I'm gonna tell you, the first thing I'm gonna tell you to do is heal your inner child. And the first thing I'm gonna tell you to do is probably take my class, okay? Because it helped sort out a lot of confusion for me. And I know that it can do the same for you. So just a thought, okay? This is those of you that struggle with repeating the same cycle. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. You don't trust yourself. You very back and forth. You don't know what's up. Hey, what's up, you guys? Sorry, I'm like on a roll here. Yeah, so look, I pulled this card last Friday, I think I pulled this card last Friday. Miracles. Like, you need to expect miracles. Stop expecting that everything's going to fall to shit. Because it's going to show you that it's going to fall to shit. Stop being afraid. I have to say this again. God is not the author of fear and worry. That's you. Okay? You don't have to go there. You can control that. You can control the feelings of anxiety by breathing and listening to yourself and figuring out the source, okay? So we got instinct as well. This weekend, you're going to struggle to trust your instincts, okay? You need to get yourself balanced. You need to connect to source. You need to get yourself back to earth so that you can get back to you, so that you can trust your own instincts. You got completion. This is that weekend of really going through burying things, you know, some of you, unfortunately, physically burying someone. For others of you, this is burying your old behaviors. You bury them and you don't dig them back up. Some of you guys are like a dog. You're looking for the bone you buried, you know? Like, there was a piece of you that you buried down there, you know, in the deep darks of your soul. And you over here trying to bring it back, trying to resurrect your old crazy self. You know, what are you digging in there for? That bone ain't in there anymore. Unless you find it and decide you want to put it back on you. And I don't think that you want to repeat the same things you were repeating a year ago, you know? So, I'm just saying, okay? So I'm gonna go through just some game of life, things to focus on this weekend, Spirit. What do they need to know for the weekend? What do we need to know for the weekend? First card out, bad habits. Like, this is a theme. This is the theme. What is your bad habit? Is it spending money? Is it putting your money where your mouth is? Like I said earlier, is it drinking? Is it suppressing? Is it, you know, texting your exes and like calling them into your bed? Like, what's your bad habits? Because that's what you need to be aware of this weekend, okay? Someone is working against you. I mean, look at this darkness, y'all. I hear it. I keep you by my side with my superhuman, my kryptonite. Okay, somebody is your kryptonite. Something is your kryptonite. And it is crippling you. But you don't have to give your energy and attention to something that cripples you. It's like making that bad decision and then just carrying around a shit ton of guilt. Does that benefit you? Do you feel better after you sleep with that random? Do you feel better after you sleep with your ex when you know good and damn well he ain't good for you or she ain't good for you or whatever? Like, what is it? Okay. This weekend, I'm telling you, someone is working against you, and it could even be you. You know, sometimes we work against ourselves. Next one is learn something new and choose a new path. Okay. So this weekend, learn something new. I'm going to be learning something new this weekend. I will share it with you. I'm going to be learning how to rap with hemp. So stay tuned for some really badass broken pieces of crystals wrapped in hemp, okay? That is my dedication to something I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn how to do that shit. What are you going to learn to do? You know, all I have to do is watch like a 20-minute video. What are you going to learn to do? Learn something. I don't give a shit what it is. You want to learn how to plant seeds? You want to learn how to... you want to learn how to salsa? Go on YouTube. Go to YouTube Academy. You can learn fucking anything you want to learn. You want to learn about astrology. You want to learn about tarot. You want to learn about fucking, I don't know, fixing helicopters. Like, just, you can go and do it, you know? So look, it's a Gemini energy. This is the research, the curiosity, like be curious, be curious, be curious. They said 3 times I had to say that. Be curious, okay? And the last one here is diet. Like focus on your diet. And I gotta go through all these. Keep going, you're almost there. This was protection and diet showing up. So I want to talk to you about protection. It's these things that are happening to you that didn't work out the way that your ego wanted them to happen were meant to protect you. Okay, so prime example, you get a message from your ex. Your ex says, hey, I miss you, baby. I'm going through a hard time. I love you. I'm an idiot. I'm messed up. And your intuition says, don't do this. And then you do this, okay? And you entertain this person. And then you have this moment that happens. This happened to a friend of mine, so I'm sharing her story. But like, so then you go over there and you are on the computer and you see that your person, your ex, has been messaging 15 different bitches looking for sex or whatever. You know, that was a moment of protection. Like finding out that shit information about that person was to protect you. Not to hurt you, but to protect you. You see? Because what your desire was to end up with your ex who was toxic. And the universe didn't want you to go through that. So instead, they had to show you a little pain. It's protection, okay? Protection. Protecting you maybe from yourself. Protecting you from those negative entities that you allow to penetrate you. All right? So now is the time. You're going to be faced with a choice. Do you go back or do you go forward? Do you listen to your intuition or do you jump in on the ego and just do whatever you feel? Which, by the way, that's a good time. So, you know, while it's happening, it's fun. But just talk to me after you get done and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're alone and you're drunk and you've thrown up on yourself. Do you feel good? You know, it's just an example. It doesn't mean that's for everybody, but... Somebody don't like it. I hurt somebody's feelings. I heard it. So anyways, moving forward, self-control is the message of the weekend. How well can you control yourself? I tell you what, kids will teach you a hell of a lot about lack of self-control. Okay? Kids will teach you a lot about a lack of self-control. They really will. Because you can watch your children have no self-control, okay? I'm going to give an example. You're in the grocery store and your child says, I want this toy, I want this toy. And you're like, no, we're not buying a toy today. And next thing you know, that little child has swiped that toy and now you get to the car and they've stolen it. That literally happened to me. My oldest daughter, she stole, and she would do this like frequently, you guys. Like she's in the stroller, and she'd be down low level, right? And like I wouldn't paying attention, and she'd always have something like a piece of candy or something. No self control. Even though I said no, she's still gonna do it. You know, it's like, look. Are you gonna act like a child with no self control, or are you gonna be an adult? That's your real battle here. The discipline is, take discipline as what it is. It's self-love. So when you say no to that food, or you say no to that person, or you say no to the person that's crossing your boundaries and you just choose not to receive it, what you're doing is showing yourself you love yourself. Okay? When you're not listening to your intuition, you're showing yourself you don't love yourself. Okay? So cards coming out for my star seeds or anybody that resonates. We got the card patience. Be patient. Allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of ascension. You are ready for this. Advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is so much for you to share. And finally, love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. And this is what I'm talking about, love. Okay? Self-love is number one. When you show people that you don't like how they're treating you, you're showing them how to love you. You know, when you're setting boundaries, you're teaching people how to love you. When you're saying no to things that don't serve you, you're loving yourself and you're showing yourself that you love you enough to stop doing stupid shit. Okay? So look, you got to be patient. You are keeping yourself hanging in a longer timeline because you're going back and over assessing situations. Don't do that. Okay? Stop yourself from going down that hole or that tornado of chaos. You can do that. You're in control of your thoughts, but you need to separate them from your identity. Okay. So if I'll give an example, I get dressed in the morning and I put some clothes on, and the first thing I do is I look at myself and I'm like, ugh, you fucking ugly. You need to lose 30 pounds. Okay. If I say that to myself, I'm not going to stay in that. Okay. That's not me. That kind of shit does come out of me sometimes. Just like, look, I get, bitch, put some makeup on. The fuck are you doing? You know, like I talk to myself like that sometimes. And then I'm like, what? Yo, bro, come on. Hillary, come on. You and me, let's have a little talk. Hillary, what you doing? You love yourself, bitch. Love yourself. Like, you know, I love myself unconditionally. I give myself food that nourishes my body. I'm thankful for having this body that's carried me so long. Okay. There has to be a combat. You can't continue that, you know? But you're fixed on a certain expectation. You're codependent on something happening the way you want it to happen. You've got to release the attachment. Literally, I said this yesterday. It was like a piece of paper. I don't even know where it's at. Fuck it. Well, it's a piece of paper that I wrote down with all these messages about releasing attachment to form and letting whatever happens happen. Okay. It's like you manifest a new house. This is my example because I'm manifesting my own house that I buy myself, that I'm not renting. Okay. And it needs to be in the perfect location, and it needs to have enough room for all of the children, plus the home offices. So both my husband work from home. So we need a bigger space. We need something that fits us. We need something that fits our budget. Okay. And that's something I know, right? So I've been manifesting that shit for like 2 years. I just manifest like every full moon. I'm like, my dream home, it's coming. I can feel it. It's got a big ass tree in the front yard with a tire swing, you know? But I don't care how it comes. And I have no fear. I'm like, well, it'll come when it comes. Like, Spirit's going to take care of me. I don't have to freak out. When I get the nudges to make moves, I'm going to make moves. When I get the nudge to go obsessively look, which I do sometimes, I'm going to go obsessively look. When I look around at my house that I'm currently in and I don't feel happy in it, I rearrange shit and I make this house feel like where I want to be. And I show gratitude for this house. Okay. So release attachment and stop being so fixed. You're so damn tight right now. You're tight, your neck hurts, you're not being flexible, okay? You're not trusting yourself, you're not visualizing. So take some time to visualize, get out of your ascension trap. You're in this phase of understanding yourself, mentally reprogramming yourself. You're in an ascension trap, you're creating false realities, but you're going through lessons and you're needing that mental reprogramming. And some of you are in a depression, a spiritual depression, because you're starting to see the truth beyond all the lies that you've learned over all this time, okay? You're struggling with high vibrations, love, compassion, forgiveness, and oneness, and you're going through an awakening. There's a lot of shit going on, okay? Give yourself some grace. It's so frustrating to me when I have to tell you that because I'm triggered by my damn self. I'm like, okay, I'll give myself some grace too, y'all. Okay, I will drink more water today. It's like my little promise to myself. I will drink my gallon of water today because I feel better when I have to pee every hour. Whatever. So that's what I have for you guys. I'm sending so much love to you. I will see you guys maybe Tuesday. I don't know, maybe sooner. I might see you Sunday for donation readings. I don't know. But it's Wild Light Tarot, so you'll see me when you see me. You guys have a beautiful weekend. Spend some time grounding, spend some time in nature, spend some time alone, nurture yourself, love on yourself. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. Don't choose to react. Just don't receive the gifts, okay? I love you. Bye.